Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode in our little Officer A to Z series. But before I talk about our next rare officer, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But now let's have a look at Paul Stamets. We have talked about the origin Stamets already, but now it's Paul Stamets, the rare officer. He is from class engineering, of course, and this time Scopely got it right, and that means you need engineering badges to upgrade him. He's from the group Discovery crew, which means if he's captain, he can get synergy from others of that group if they are on the bridge with him, or he can give synergy to a captain of that group if he's on the bridge. And he's from the Faction Federation, which means you need Federation faction credits to upgrade him. And in case you haven't seen Discovery, you can read up about Paul Stamets here. There's always a text about the officer in the info box, and of course for Stamets there's one too. As you could already hear, he does have a captain maneuver, which is called Network Navigator. And Stamets increases the cost efficiency of jumping and summoning with the Discovery by 20%. So, especially in the earlier stages of the game, or if you're using the Discovery excessively, then you might want to think about putting Stamets in the captain's chair so you can save some materials when you're jumping and summoning, and the summoning is really fun. It's a bit less necessary for higher level players now with the Gorn Eviscerator, because you can also use that one to get your ships to a certain place. But the summoning is still very, very helpful, especially if you have to get fast to an armada, and of course you want to have a powerful ship there and not the Discovery alone. So you will still use it, and that means you might want to save cost here, and that's what Stamets is doing. And his officer ability is Snarky Genius. When defending against a player, Stamets decreases the opponent's armor piercing by 160%. So if you're using a Discovery PvP crew, and of course it's not the strongest one in the game, but with a rising number of docks, you will have more ships there in territory defenses, whatever. Then you might choose to use a Discovery crew, and then Stamets can be quite an asset as an officer on the bridge, not as the captain, but as an officer next to another Discovery captain, like Burnham or so. And then he is quite helpful in PvP as well. Not the top-notch crew, but still a PvP crew, and that might still make the difference here. But of course, as a rare officer, he also has two abilities for away team traits, and that's Inventor and Physicist, and that's what I'm usually using Stamets for if I'm using him the most of the times. If I'm short in Inventors, then I'm sending him out to away teams, and then he still has a lot of use for me. I do have all the best PvP crews, but still, for Stamets, there will always be a use in this game. Of course, you also want to know how to get him, and I mean, why do I still say this in my videos? You all have probably now seen the charts in the database on my Discord, where I put that all together for you, and I hope it was already helpful for you, but we still will look at it in the videos. We either can go to the Ultra Recruit section, and there we have to search between all those rare officers in here. So many officers here, but so the chances of getting those officers here are not the highest, because it's of the vast number of those in the recruit section, but you can probably do that more often from time to time, and so you will get the officers in here. But you see, Stamets, like Saru, for example, or Tyler, I haven't finished yet, and so some are easier, some are harder to get, and that's just another example. But it's not the only place where you can get Stamets. Of course, we also have the Discovery Recruit section, and here we have Paul Stamets again. And for the rare officers here, you have a chance of 29% to get a rare officer, and there are 4 of them in here. So once again, you just need a little bit of luck in this gambling of officer recruiting, and then you can get Stamets. But it's also in the Crucible of War event regularly. There's a recruit section all the time when the event is on, and in that recruit section there is Paul Stamets with the Crucible. The point is, depending on your level, there's 1 or 2 of those, and then that's why you might not see all the officers in the Crucible that I say are in the Crucible, because you might see some of them later. But Paul Stamets is in there as well, and so you also have a chance to get shards for him there. But especially because of the cost efficiency for the Discovery or his PvP usability, I'm really interested to know how you are using Stamets, if you have him, or how you've used him in the past. So please write it in the comments. And if you have questions in general or video requests, I regularly read the comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.